Hi, Collective. It's Shana. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe Collective. All right, Collective, let's make this a random for Leo. Okay, let's see what's happening. Let me just say real quick, like I did a video for myself yesterday, okay? And it was just all my that. I mean, not a video. I did a reading for myself, right? And some very important information came out with regards to myself, okay? I discovered who was having the relationship with the officer, okay? Which was a female cousin, right? I also discovered, there was a couple things. I didn't write it down, though. I did discover a very important connection that the ancestors spoke about. Forgive me, Leos, okay? Spoke about with regarding to the water and why this water technology and so much water keeps coming out, okay? It was like they indicated that they are communicating to us using water, okay? Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're using water as, like in the Abyss movie, but maybe not as dramatic, okay? Not yet, okay? But they're using water to communicate with us. And it came out very clear, okay? Yeah, I asked about, water. Why is this water technology? What is this water used for? And we had Misty Blue come out. And then Misty Blue came out with, I think, the water card as well as the ancestors were here, okay? So they made it clear, though, that they were utilizing water in order to communicate as well as other things, okay? All right. And, one other thing. In addition to learning that my cousin was the one with this relationship with this crooked officer, right? This sounds about right to me. All right. But I also learned that as far as me, they said that I was kidnapped at 6 months or before 6 months, right? And adopted into this family that I'm in. That's what they said. We'll see though. All right. All right, collective. My Leos, let's get started. What is the situation for my Leos? Show me the obstacle, and they identified the uncle, who is Sky Jumper's father, apparently, I believe, right? For what I grew up knowing. And yeah, they identified him. I don't know if they were saying he was the father or if he was the kidnapper, okay? Maybe they did do it that way. Maybe he had a baby with someone maybe in my family or another family. And he in turn kidnapped the child from whatever woman he was cheating with because he was married. Okay? And then after kidnapping the child, he had the child adopted into this family that's considered my family. Okay? And maybe it was... I don't know, collective. I don't know why I keep getting the vibe. My name could have been Crystal, okay? But it's just how, people play mind games and things, right? For greedy, selfish reasons. And it creates a lot of confusion, right? But we're going to get to the bottom of it. All right, Leos, I apologize. All right, what's the obstacle? What is the spiritual advice? And we're using Intuitive Kev's Tarot deck, a 100 card deck. That's too many. That's the mystery. Show my Leos, what is the divine outcome most likely? My Leos, the Lions. This is all about what's hidden, collective, the moon, okay? Or secrets, or fears, or dreams, something, okay? Things that are done under the moon. And I noticed yesterday that the moon is like a little over half. Okay. All right, forgive me, y'all. All right, let's move them over. All right, collective, and I'm working on a second kooky little channel, okay? And if you want to check it out, it's not that many videos, okay? And it's just me and my little interesting style, okay? But if you would like to check it out, it's at Mystic Rune, I think. 558, something like it. When I go back and load something, I guess maybe I'll load a link in the post sections. But it's Mystic. It's a lot of Mystic Runes I see out there. I may change the name eventually. But it's Mystic, M-I-S-T-I-C, Rune, R-U-N-E. I think it's all one word, but I don't think it has an S on it, but it might. And the handle, I believe, is 558 with it. All right, but if you're interested, go check it out, okay? And if you like it, subscribe. Or if you like it, like it. And if you want to subscribe, subscribe. And if you want to do both, you can do that, okay? As well as if you like to share, you can do that. All right, Leos, I apologize, okay? All right, show my Leos, what is the situation? 10 of Cups, family. And look, I'm looking right there at this baby girl, collective. It's something about a baby girl, okay? Oh, look at those plaits. I never noticed those plaits before. I thought she just had like shorter hair. And she looked like a daddy, collective, okay? She looked like mommy too. She's got mommy's eyes. She's got mommy and daddy's face shape. She's got more of mommy's, I feel like, a combination of mommy and daddy's cheekbones. She has daddy's forehead, okay? And with that peace sign she holding up, I feel like she's got both of, she has her own unique style because she has both her mommy and her daddy's, temperament or something. And it combined to make a beautiful new style, okay? I just looking at this picture, I see a happy family. I see a young family, okay? And I see a family who likes to spend time together, or at least they did, okay? Hopefully this is going to a good place. And I believe they love the little girlie. I can see the mom, even though she's in the picture, right? And she is in the picture, right? But she's looking down. It looks like her eyes are veering down towards the little girl, like keeping her eyes on the little girl, like smiling, And she seems like she's probably amazed at the things she says. So whoever this is relevant for, maybe this is how you see your little girl, or maybe if these are memories from the past, okay? And look at the father. He seems so proud, right? I feel he loves his family, his young family, right? I feel like he's a young man and he has confidence and it's growing, right? But he has fears, but at the same time, he's proud. And I feel like he's self-assured that he can take care and help to provide for his family, okay? As well as the wife, right? She'll help provide for the family, right? I feel like it's love that's fueling this family, okay? So all of that, Leos, I don't know what's going on with y'all read, okay? It's something about family, though. Show me. But he looks like he probably likes basketball and video games. And he has like an immature way about himself. Maybe when he's more so at home. But that's okay. I feel like it's okay. Because I feel like this is a family, at least at this point where they are. They're being fueled with love. Okay? And I just want to say to whoever the wife is, or girlfriend, right, the mom, I feel like he loves you, okay? I'm getting vibes though a little bit that you may be a little possessive, or yeah, this is what I think. You're probably more possessive because you're more, I don't know, you might have a more mature way about you. And you know you have a good family and you're like, mine's, right? But I feel like he might get a lot of attention from other women, okay? That he's not requesting, he's not asking for this attention, right? But I feel like it may cause problems at times as it relates to you. So I just say, don't allow the fact that he may, not to say you aren't attractive, okay, but women, I don't know, we might come on to guys more than in the past, okay? But, or maybe he just has that mannerism. Maybe he has a more like milder personality, and women just feel like they can just tell him what to do and, I don't know, sexually harass him, okay? But, yeah, don't trip on that too much, okay? Because I could see where that could cause a problem, where your mate is being loyal, and if you keep accusing him, okay? Maybe that's an issue at times, all right? Collective, Leos, forgive me. I don't know why it's all these interruptions here for your video. All right, and not that that's an interruption. Maybe it's a part of the video. Divine situation. The Hierophant, Collective. Something about a marriage, a family, okay? This could be a preacher. If it's a... Okay, let me mind my business, okay? All right, but this could be a marriage. A young marriage is what I'm getting. But I'm getting happiness. I'm almost getting that, like when I spoke about, I don't know what video it was. I believe this was the one, or I mean the other one, about poltergeist and the family being happy. I think that was the Ghastly Ghouls, okay? So something like that. But you might be going through some paranormal activity. Hopefully not, okay? But there's something going on in secret here. Or maybe these are speaking of the fears. Show me the moon. What is that? It looks like a baseball, too. Something about the Queen of Swords. The truth is being spoken. Somebody, let's get that one. All right. Why is this the issue, Archangel Michael? This wonderful looking happy family. It could be this Hierophant that's the issue, Collective. Maybe this isn't talking about a marriage at all. This could be that preacher that came out in that other video. I say don't allow anybody to have more power over your relationship than you. Queen of Cups. Hierophant. Maybe this guy, I don't get that vibe. Is this guy's the Hierophant? Who is this person? Somebody that's burdened. So we have a Hierophant who is possibly a religious figure, okay? We could be talking about the divine, maybe. But if the divine is there, they're burdening someone. What is this Ten of Wands? So someone's burdening themselves as it relates to your marriage. Maybe this is your mom, because she sort of looks like you. Okay, this card. But the complexion is different. Show me this Ten of Wands. They're burdened about this. Knight of Pentacles. Maybe they're trying to stop you in your family. Show me this Queen of Cups. Who is this Queen of Cups to my collective, my Leos? Could be a Cancer, right? This could be a mom, I'm thinking. Maybe it's a mom and a father, okay? Maybe this is the relationship. Maybe they're talking about you all in your youth. Or maybe these are two who do you call those people? The mother-in-laws, or a mom and father, and this is your new marriage. Maybe this is, collective, let me calm down. Divine partner, okay? You just got to figure out who is the divine partner here. I feel like these are people, additional people in a marriage, or at least one. That's the truth, okay? So there's interference within a divine partnership. I feel like this is a young couple, okay? And I don't know if you're being made to feel like you don't know what's best because you're young. Okay, I wouldn't allow people to do that. I don't care who they are, okay? Because then they'll come in and destroy your relationship. Okay, and if anybody's going to destroy your relationship or end it, let it be you, okay? Okay, I feel like there's going to be fairness. Something may have happened in the past. All right, let's hurry up, Leos. Who's this Queen of Cups? King of Pentacles. Haters collective. This could be a couple that I'm talking about. And maybe that's the part of the Hierophant. Maybe it's a religious couple. Somehow these two are couples, okay? Maybe somebody interfered with your divine partnership, and therefore you didn't come together in the family. This hater, somebody's a hater, okay? Or somebody's, okay? And they just hate you because they're jealous, okay? All right, and I'll try to cut back on the okays. The Hierophant, I feel like they're a hater of the idea of you coming together in a happy marriage as well. They're burdened with the thought of you getting married, collective. And possibly having relations, collective. And making a baby, I don't know. But also having a new beginning in a family. Someone's burdened. Okay, I feel like with this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like they don't want you to have a solid home life, okay? As well as they want to stop you. Show me. And they want to come in and give you some fake offer, possibly. They want a switcheroo guy to come in, or gal, right? And throw you off the path of this real family, the happy family, okay? And send you on a path of burdenation, okay? All right, collective. I have no fear of making a word, okay? And speaking it out. All right, so they want you to be burdened because they're haters. It's something about these two right here, collective. This could be your mother and your stepfather or your in-laws or something, collective, okay? Or they would be. But I feel like they definitely wanted to stop this divine partnership. All right, real quick. What is this Knight of Pentacles for my Leos? Show me my Leos. Yeah, they don't want that marriage, collective. That's why it fell out there on that divine partner in the reverse. They don't want you to have this divine partnership. But in the card, me sitting there talking about the happiness there, they knew it would have been a happy, loving situation. And the fact that they're haters, at least one, but I feel like it's two here, okay? A Queen of Cups and a King of Pentacles. The fact that they're haters, okay? Yeah. It's shameful. I forgot what I was going to say. They're haters, okay? They don't want you to have a baby either, possibly. This baby girl with all this confidence. Show me this Ace of Wands. They don't want you to have sex either. I don't know what this is. What kind of parents would want to have all this control? And it fell out there on the hater. The Devil, collective. This is that devilistic father, I feel, okay? Maybe this is the woman that keeps coming up that's attached to him. That fake eyelash lady. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And this is the toxic union, okay? They may even, this could also be the devil church coven. Okay, and they don't want you all to come together, collective. They're causing chaos and confusion. Maybe they already blocked it. Maybe this is why this guy, he always is smiling. He wants to act like he's a good guy, but he's like, he's the guy like in the creepy church that most people feel like they're neutral or something. This guy's neutral. He doesn't get involved in the gossip and the, infighting that's going on in the church confirmation. But he's really like one of the creepiest ones. They're able to get information on both factions that's going on in the church. And they're able to send him out as a scout to bring people in from the community because they're so good at masking their energy, I feel. And they're older and more mature and they look peaceful. This is a plan. Something about this family collective. A choice, something. Yeah, to leave you out in the cold. To keep it from happening, okay? So, Leo, I don't know if someone did this to you or they're speaking about something that you're doing to someone else, okay? I think this relates back to this father, okay? So I feel like they're giving a story on why they stopped the divine union, okay? Show me this divine union now. What's happening with this union? Somebody wants to come back. Or somebody's watching to see if somebody comes back. Or they're watching to see if someone gets away, collective. This could be that divine masculine that's trapped in a hateful relationship with a hater. 10 of Pentacles. They're watching. Because wherever this divine mate goes, the money goes. Okay, or the union, should I say. Wherever that divine union is where that 10 of Pentacles will be. And if they can get someone to break the union, they feel like they can get the money. But they're not going to get the money, collective. Whoever held their ground and held the proper position and continued on regardless through and past the contact, I was going to say, and I wanted to say attacks, okay? But past the conflict, okay? They're going to be the ones who get the reward. Show me this Page of Swords for my Leos. Collective, I am taking too long on this reading. This was only going to be 15 minutes. Justice. Okay, they're waiting to see when you're going to get justice. Okay, and they're hiding out, I feel, collective. They know what's coming. They're hiding out and they're doing black magic on you, collective. I feel like your crown chakra as well. Yeah, they're trying to take away your strength before you get justice and your 10 of Pentacles, okay? All right, let's hurry up and get out of this reading, Leos, okay? Show me the obstacle. The obstacle is that the Ace of Pentacles is yours and you're going to get it anyway, collective. You're going to get it anyway. And these people were never going to get it, collective. And they still haven't figured it out yet. Maybe, but they got a taste of it. So maybe this is what's throwing them off. Show me the obstacle. 3 of Swords. You're coming out of pain and suffering for my Leos about this Ace of Pentacles. That they may have stopped or slowed down, right? But it's coming back to you. I don't care how much they stole, collective. It's yours. Obstacle. And you know it. That's the obstacle, that you know that the money's coming. And you're not in your head about it. So I'm getting that unbothered card from, I think it's What's the Gossip. All right? Show my Leos, what's the spiritual advice? The Most High is here, is present, and is watching over everything. Taking inventory of the whole situation. Who did what? Okay, and for what purpose? Show me spiritual advice. 4 of Pentacles, okay? So I feel like the Most High with this 4 of Pentacles is saying that your divine wealth is being protected, okay? They're just waiting for the right moment when everything's in a certain format in order to for you to receive it, okay? Listen to that water, okay? People always cutting the water on when I can. All right? But they're protecting your money from this false person who could be this 4 of Pentacles person. Because whenever I started with these cards, I got gold digger vibes off of this 4 coins. All right, so your money is being protected from a false person. Possibly false parents, okay? Show me. The Star. I feel like you're healing. And you're going to have your wishes and your dreams. And whoever these people are, could be a father, a biological father, and a stepmother or something. But put it where it goes, right? And they've been trying to steal your money for a long time, Leos. Okay? All right, show me obstacle. I mean divine outcome. 3 of Wands, something in the future. 10 of Swords. This is the divine outcome. Wow. Some sort of future betrayal. Okay? Let's see if we can find out who's going to end up in this Ten of Swords. It's got to be them because it ain't going to be you, collective. All right? Let's go. Show me that Three of Wands. This is the plan, I feel. White magic. Okay? You're protected, I feel, from this plan. Yeah. Or this plan from the past, or these siblings as well. Okay? You're protected from these people. All right? Show me, what is this Ten of Swords? Why is that here is the outcome? Or possible outcome. Went in the reverse. Show my Leos. What's this? Ten of Swords. Knight of Cups. Some sort of trying to come in with some fake offer. Okay, now we see it ahead of time. Show me. Ten of Swords. You're protected. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like these people are going to hurt themselves. This is why we keep getting these incoming backfire and backfire cards. Because they don't realize that it's not affecting you. And it's not going to affect you the way that they want it, okay? And ultimately, it's just going to hurt them. All right, Leos, we're almost there. Something's happening quickly, okay? And they're angry because they can't get to you. So they're still wasting time, though. They're not working focusing on themselves. The Moon, what is this? The Queen of Swords, something that you're saying possibly. Or you just cutting people out your life. You're identifying the snakes, so to speak, and you're cutting them out your life. And you're going to your ascensions. So maybe you're ascending in secret. Okay, maybe they already destroyed the union, the divine partnership, right? And one person is moving forward. Show me. And they're watching you. In secret. Or maybe they're just talking about how you're ascending in secret, okay? But I feel like they're watching you. Show me this Hermit. I feel like every time I see this Hermit, he's like the puppet boy or something, right? He looks like a puppet. And he's always naked under that robe, okay? It's like the lust card for me in the other deck, I think. The other Intuitive Kev's Kipper deck. Who is this Hermit and what is that about? Maybe someone's just watching you as your Ascend collective. I don't know why. I'm getting a creep. This collaboration of people. We have a couple and there are others watching you. Maybe this is the guy who was hired by the couple. Possibly your parents or somebody associated. Maybe one parent, okay? Or somebody associated with your family or part of your family, in-laws or something, okay? They hired this weird investigator guy, hermit guy, who's probably a Cancer collective, okay? That's probably why the Ghastly Ghouls came out yesterday with this Cancer, okay? But they hired this guy to watch you and to be your maintenance man collective. And possibly, I don't know collective, what the hell they've hired this person for, okay? They've hired him to go on a dummy mission collective, okay? And they keep going. I don't understand what's going on, okay? All right, but let's get this. Show me that Three of Pentacles. Oh, we didn't get the bottom. I think I still got it there. The Hangman collective. They hired him to try to take you out collective, okay? But they're having, it looks like an awakening, okay? It looks like the Hangman is in the reverse, okay? So they're having an awakening about this collaboration that they took part in, I feel. What was the purpose of this? What was this guy supposed to do? Maybe he's the love bomber who's going to come in with this fake offer in a relationship to abuse you. Okay? But what if you didn't like the guy like that, collective? Okay? Look, they're doing this at night. Or he had an awakening at night. These are these infrared people that watch you through the walls, okay? Collective, these people have to be grossed out by themselves, okay? Show me this Hangman. The secrets. They're doing something at night. They're watching you at night, collective. Infrareds, Black Knight, Satellite, Sky Jumper, and his father, okay? And this crooked CIA agent and the disgusting crooked confirmation officer, okay, that likes hurting people, essaying people collective, as well as whoever this fake woman is. And it's just a mess collective, okay? You got sergeants involved, all this. and they're all watching you at night. Well, maybe not all, but they know what's going on. I assume they all are, okay? Okay, how strange is this? And they're watching you because they want to see you, I don't know, collective, take your shirt off or take your pants off, or collective, come on. Okay, this is what we're dealing with. This is like, I don't know. Other than to say it's shameful, I don't know what to say about this. All right, why are they watching my collective at night? What is the purpose of this watching at night? Let's take that one. And what is the secrets that are out? Or I keep saying secrets out. What are these secrets? Oh, that they're watching you at night. And that they're going through legal trouble because of it. Okay? And I feel like they're saying, Leos, there's some sort of legal messages that'll be coming in with that 8 of Wands. Okay? Or some sort of communication. All right? Investigator, what are they watching at night? What are they doing at night? Something for this Queen of Pentacles or something to the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Maybe you're the Queen of Pentacles. We had the King of Pentacles over here with the Queen of Cups, okay? Or maybe this is your mom to this father, King of Pentacles. And this Queen of Cups is someone else that he deals with now, okay? What are they doing at night? Binding, some sort of binding work, okay, with that 8 of Swords collective. Okay? Show me this secret. The Chariot, it could be this officer that's doing this binding work at night, collective. That's why they had the confirmation sound when I talked about the officer, or right before. All right, and maybe that's who the Hermit is, but they're claiming like they're, what do you call that? They're claiming they're a maintenance man, collective. Collective, these people sick. Okay, let's banish these people real quick. Let's put them out their misery. Banish them to the holy fire, collective, okay? All right, Archangel Michael, what is the outcome? They're having legal issues. Or maybe this is why they're doing all this. For legal issues, because they stole. They did all this to steal your 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see, I forgot what I was going to ask. Legal issues. 9 of Cups, this is their wishes. They're daydreaming, collective. This energy vampire, okay? All right. They're immature. They're lustful. They're impulsive. Show me the Ace of Swords. They know that they're in legal trouble, collective. So they want to play with your crown at night and watch you, okay? Look at this, collective. This is disgusting. They missed the opportunity to love bomb you and put you into a passionate, lustful, fake situation, okay? Bottom of the deck. Let's get one more. Ace of Swords. 9 of Wands, because you're too strong, collective. You're just too strong. And you've had enough of this foolishness. And that's the truth, okay? And I feel like they're talking about this King of Swords. So maybe that was your soulmate. Maybe you didn't know this person, or maybe you did. Maybe you didn't know this person. And maybe that's why in that I spoke about that personal reading, okay? That your cousin is the one that was sleeping with an officer. I don't know. All right, but the officer this cousin's sleeping with, they didn't sound too balanced, okay? But either way, I feel like they destroyed a spiritual union, okay? It may not have been you, Leo, okay? Might have been someone who destroyed it for you. All right, mystery card 1 and only. Karmic connection, this karmic couple. I feel like it was your parents or somebody. A parent and a step-parent. I feel like these people are looking old and aged now. Okay, I just saw something in his face. It's like the skin complexion's changing. These people are looking worn, okay, and worn out based on what they've done, the evil and wickedness they've done as it relates to you. Archangel Michael, what's the karma for these people for interfering in this divine partnership? They may have even tricked your partner into working with them, okay? All right, the Magician, karma. Wow, something for this Empress in the reverse. Karma, they're not going to be able to produce fruitful things, fruitful ideas, anything. I feel like there's no nourishment because the relationship's toxic. And whatever they create, it's going to be toxic. Could be toxic children as well. And that's their judgment. I feel like they're no longer going to be able to create whatever it is that they want. It's just not going to happen. Because you closed out a successful cycle, Leos. All right, collective. Like it if you like it.